Welcome to this video tutorial series on ImageLine's SAR software synthesizer. Over the next few videos, we'll tackle each section of the instruments that allow you to tweak and design some raw sounds that can be found in such similar classic hardware synths. However, in this first video, we will begin with a brief introduction to the various sections of the interface. So let's get started. First, let's take a look at how to work with program patches. SAR, of course, comes with a vast amount of pre-built patches that most likely already have a sound you are looking for, but that would only be half the fun of using such a synth. Nonetheless, let's have a look at how to work with the preset programs. Along the top of the interface is the program window. By clicking on the current program name, you will be presented with the ImageLine Content Manager window. This Content Manager can be found in many of the ImageLine software synths. From here, you can browse through patches for your instrument, in this case, SAR, that are stored on your machine. Or you can browse through patches that are available to download from ImageLine. Once the program is downloaded, the next time you wish to recall the patch, it will be available locally on your machine. It is possible, as with most ImageLine synths, to scroll through each program that is stored locally by clicking on the forward and backward arrows. You could also click on the Options menu and select Load Program. This will open the traditional Windows Open dialog, where you could browse the desired program you wish to load. If at any time you wish to reset SAR to its default state, also from the Options menu, you can select Reset Program. This is helpful if you are looking to create your own custom sound and need a basic palette to work from. And if you have created your own custom program, you can save it by clicking on, once again, the Options menu and selecting Save Program. In the midsection of the interface, we have the oscillator, filter, and LFO section. These sections play a large part of the sound creation in SAR. We will take a closer look at these sections in part 2 of this SAR video series. The top sections above the oscillator, filter, and LFO sections is the output section. The parameters found in this section are responsible for further shaping the sound that comes from the sound generation section. We will be taking a closer look at these controls in video 3 of this series. The section along the bottom of the interface holds the controls for the various DSP effects, the MIDI matrix routing table, and the built-in arpeggiator. The effects will allow you to add some spice and character to the sound without having to apply any third-party effects within your host. We will be covering the DSP effects closer in detail in video 4 of this series. The MIDI matrix table allows you to route various MIDI controller messages to various parameters in SAR. We will be taking a closer look at the MIDI matrix table in video 5. The arpeggiator is a tool that can create melodic patterns based on the notes played in a chord. This is a quick and easy way to add some synth lines to any project with ease. We will be taking a closer look at the arpeggiator in video 6. And lastly, in this interface overview tour, clicking on the SAR logo will reveal an emulated on-screen MIDI controller keyboard that will allow you to quickly audition sounds with a click of a mouse. Perfect for those that might be programming in their synth lines from their host application, as opposed to playing them from a MIDI controller keyboard. This concludes our interface overview. In the next video, we'll dive in the heart of SAR and begin looking at the oscillator, filter, and LFO sections.